Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Chasing Rejection. It's episode 19, I think. 19, yes. And it is literally Earth Day. It's Happy Earth Day. This is going to be posted not today. But I went to the America's Beauty Show. If you haven't noticed, I got my Ulta bag. And it says Ulta. It says Ulta on. That's why I said Ulta bag. It's literally Ulta. And it's from the America's Beauty Show. I'm not gonna lie, the entire time I was telling myself it is called the Americans Beauty Show because America just sounded really weird. I also just posted my book review video. I honestly just recorded it like literally 30 minutes ago. So I just thought I'll do two videos so that way I can not worry about making videos this week for absolutely no reason. But I went to the American Beauty Show for 4 days. The actual show was 3, and I got there on Friday, and I just finished the entire thing on Monday. And I'm here to tell you all about it in case you guys care. This might have nothing to do with chasing rejection, but I told you guys I was going to volunteer, so I thought the least I can do is actually like show you guys some pictures, videos, and clips I took, and also they had models, and I just wanted to like be a part of it, and I couldn't. It was so sad. But how I found out about it is because I'm trying to be a model, or I am a model, either one. There's been a lot of Facebook posts talking about if you want to model for the American Beauty Show, sign up. And I kept trying to sign up for it, but no one was choosing me. So I was like, okay, well, I still want to go to this event because free stuff. And so I volunteered for it, and I was allowed to do so. And that's how I volunteered for a 4-day event that was in Rosemont. And I did it for 4 days straight. It was good. It was actually really great. For reference, it's my first time going. So I'd never been there before. And I'm giving you guys like a little bit of a breakdown of what is basically is in case you want to go next year. It is the America's Beauty Show for cosmetologists, meaning that if you do hair, skin, nails, really anything that has to do with like outwardly features, even if you do like medical like Botox or you take supplements, you're probably gonna see a vendor there that is wanting you to buy their stuff. Now, who is the target audience for for this event? It is consumers like me, but it's mainly for people who are professionals. So if you're a spa owner, if you're a nails tech, if you do someone's hair, if you're an esthetician, you're going to this kind of event because you're looking for the newest uh, hair color treatment for your client, or you're looking for the newest washing setup for a salon. Like that's what the show was for. So I was a little surprised because I thought it would be more consumer based focus, and then anyone else who was a consumer in terms of like buying it for the clients was like secondary. But it was very much like here is this professional only bleaching your hair product. Like you're not gonna buy that as a consumer because it's for professional use because you need a license to use some of these products. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start from day zero. Day zero, I probably recorded like absolutely nothing, but I essentially helped make the goodie bags for like 800 people because I think they were doing a giveaway. So for like 800 people, we made like 800 goodie bags for them. And it ranged from like different products you can take home and use. We had different face masks, different hair care products, different skincare products. We even gave people like different things like supplements or whatever that people can use that was like you probably would find over the counter. And that was really all we did for day one, for day zero. And then day 2, 3, and 4, I helped volunteer the entire time. So they had classes. Like for example, Ulta had a class all day, honestly, where they were teaching like professionals how to do like different hair treatments and other stuff like that. It was mainly hair they were working on. I don't know if they were doing skin and like makeup. But there was like 2 setups for Ulta specifically. They had a class going on, and because it was like in a convention style building, and they had like rooms set up for these classes. They had a class for like people who like sign up for it, and then they had like their actual exhibitor booths on the main floor where they were just showing off their products, but also having people sign up and get like the consumer-based things you would buy for yourself. And I was helping people redirect them to the classes they were going to based on just like the numbers because I didn't know what class was where. I just knew like if your classroom is a certain number, I can direct you there and then also tell you where the lobby is because this event was 2 floors. So that's what I did. And then I was able to like walk around into the main lobby because as a volunteer, I was able to get it for free, even though I was volunteering the entire time. So if you've been watching my shorts, which I know you haven't, I got 0 views, which I don't really care. You've been seeing that I've already been showing off a lot of the products that I really have. And it's because the exhibitor booth shows people like the different products they have. Like Dyson was there, Camille Rose was there, but then you also have like these major companies that only sell to professionals, like Dermatica, the skincare people. You have people who were giving you like medical Botox, not like they weren't like giving it to people, but like they were showing off the vials and the stuff they had, so that if you do that med spa stuff, they would be able to like be a manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? And they did have like some major shows going on. Like they had a barbershop competition on Friday. I mean, not Friday, on Monday, because Monday was like the major student day. So if you're a student from like one of these beauty schools, you were probably there on Monday. It was like $200. Anyway, I mean, the entire weekend was like so expensive. I mean, I was kind of surprised when people came in half in the day. But anyway, I got there and it was fine. But I'm gonna show you guys the products I got because that's what this video is about. I can't really speak too much about like what kind of companies were there without showing the products because I don't remember shit. And the pictures are just like falling through the video right now. So if you see pictures and videos right now, it's because I took pictures and videos. But I can't really tell you too much about what was going on because it was a lot of companies. You know, I'm not a beauty expert. I just like it. Okay. So I have several bags here of like stuff, and I'm not really gonna go through it one at a time. I'll probably show you like a good half of them and then just be like, go watch the short for a full detail of what it is. But this is what you can expect to see at like these beauty shows because apparently K Beauty came for the first time this year. I think someone told me they came before COVID and then COVID happened. And then they're back. So I got some like K Beauty stuff that was mostly skincare. It wasn't like beauty, but like, well, for example, I got this the Face Shop College of Mask. That was one, and I only got this, and it's like Korean, right? So it was like Korean text all over the bottom, and this was from like a giveaway they were doing because a lot of places that give samples they want you to do like follow them on Instagram, do their newsletter, or even just like play whatever raffle game they have, and they gave like full body products. So I got like another thing with them because they gave you 2 things. It's just like a cleanser for your makeup, but also like just your skin. Also, the face shop. I would have linked you their information, but I honestly feel like that's too much, and I'm tired. And it's only Wednesday. They had like different other things like a Mika gel that was mainly for like bruising of your muscles. Stem Talks was one of the companies that were doing more med spa things, but they had given like little lotions just for like normal people to use because they weren't giving you things that you can buy as a consumer, which I wouldn't buy because if I'm buying things from a professional, meant for a professional, the money is crazy. Like they were giving like massage chairs for like over $1,000 there, and I was like, who is shipping that? I got like a bunch of soap bars from like hair and body wash from like Bold and stuff like that. Let me show you the ones that was really funny because it was just like bigger products. So that way I'm not showing you like tiny ass samples. I got this soap, this rice water protein shampoo and conditioner bar. It is technically the full size, but they had bigger ones for like I'm sure other things. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I kept going back to some of these booths like the next day, hoping they would forget who I was because I was just like trying to get more products. And this woman is so funny because she remembered me from the day before. And I was like, girl, I definitely came in the middle of the day. I can't believe you remember me. But then she gave me another one. So I was like, thanks, girl. Because I was actually shocked people remember who I look like. And I'm just going to chalk it up to the fact that I had a volunteer badge the entire time. And they were like, oh, I remember you. Because I guess I was like one of the few people who actually walked the floor. And it was amazing there. So Camille Rose came and they had these free leave-in moisture. Bro, when I tell you, they had their little price paper, whatever. I can't really tell you what the price. I don't have a picture. Bro, Camille Rose is super duper expensive. Like this is a sample, so obviously it's not like thank God it was free. But they had their products like shampoo, conditioner, curlers, mousses, average $20 each. But they were on sale for like $12 to $13 because it was like it was an exhibit, right? So they're going to be on sale. But I was just like, oh my god, you're so expensive. It's insane. But also, the funny thing is, when I was there, it was Ulta World was happening. That was really funny because I think Ulta World was like 2 days, and it was so funny because Ulta was at this place giving away barely anything, and they're at Florida giving them everything. So night and day. I got this face wash. This is like normal size. This removes makeup and everything. I think this is also no, this is not K Beauty. This is just regular. Okay, some companies were K Beauty, and it was kind of hard to tell because it was like they wouldn't promote themselves with K Beauty. I got this is the funniest thing I've gotten. I got Shea Moisture in a baggie because oh my god, it actually kind of smells. This guy was talking about how he had made Shea Moisture into like not Shea Moisture, sorry, Shea Butter, not the company, the product. And he had a block of shea butter, literally a block of shea butter, and then he had a block of black soap, like hardened. And he was talking about how this was like in his shampoo, conditioner, and stuff like that. And I was sitting there like, this man just handed me a bag of shea butter. And it was the funniest thing because he almost sounded like it was like a revolutionary thing to put that in a shampoo. And I was just looking at him like, yep, you're a bit behind the times, but and you guys can kind of guess what he looked like because I was just like, this man act like he just discovered something impossible. Anyway, I got the unscented like soap bar, and I really like this. I don't know if I like this, but the woman who's behind this, she's like woman owned. Everyone in her team is a woman. Everyone she gets the product from, like to actually source it, is like woman owned brands, and she's like in love with this company because she's like the one who does it. The box is paper, the soap itself is sensitive free. I mean, I think Dove already has sensitive soap, so this might not be like a revolutionary thing, but it doesn't hurt that another person is doing something similar because not everyone likes Dove, right? And then I got these lashes. This is from the K Beauty brand. I forgot what it's called, like Beyond Time, which is kind of funny. But they gave me free lashes, and this is from the giveaway. They had to like spin a wheel, and I did like that they gave me a product. It's just the funniest thing is I saw they also had lip balms that were colored, and I was like, damn, I wanted that. Because here's the thing. They gave me lashes and they also put lashes on my eyes like on Sunday. And when I tell you, I walked around with those lashes and I had never had lashes before. So the entire time I was just doing this because I just felt like it was going to fall into my eyeball. Man, so these are going to a friend. They smell really good though, but they're like meant to not look so obvious, which they did not look obvious on me. But the entire time I was like, did I get all the lashes off? Because I did not want them on. Because it's like, yeah, luckily it has its own glue. But these are going to a friend. Like, wear lashes and you're my friend. Hit me up. Unless you're not my friend, and don't hit me up. And then I got this scrunchie. I got some scrunchies from Camille Rose. These are also smells kind of funny. These are also a sample. These look kind of basic, I'm not gonna lie, but they're cute, so they're nice. I got two of them because no one else was taking them. Okay, let me get you to like the bigger things that I got. Starting off with like the biggest, right? I got this. Okay, well, let me tell you, this is one of the many, many, many different like hair products that they have, right? I told you Dyson was there. Dyson wasn't selling shit. They were like they had their media team there, so they're just like recording their own people doing hair. Kind of crazy. But one of these companies, Baby Bliss Pro, they were not handing these out. This was given to me because I volunteered on the day we made the gift boxes. So I got one of these as a thank you. So they were not giving these away, they were selling them at a discount, but it's like if you got a good one, don't buy it because it's like over $100. But this is their nano titanium, like lightweight professional eye. It's a dryer. It's a hair dryer. It comes with a one single attachment that is the nozzle. I'm giving it to a friend that she already told me she wanted it because I don't use a hair dryer. I air dry. But this is the biggest thing I received the entire time. And it's not even close. This is probably like the second biggest thing. I got this Pro Ritual Gold Flex. It's literally a hair dryer. I think they had a giveaway or something, and they just were giving these away. I don't really know sometimes if they give these full body. I'm not used to people giving away full body products, so I really think to myself, is it because it's expired, or do you just really want people to get it? Because I don't think I got in a newsletter from them yet. So I'm like, why did you give me this? But I think a major company that was just giving product away it's a 10. It's a company that I don't know what they're called, what they do. I mean, and it's called a Miracle Leave-In product, and they were giving these away like candy. I swear, like, I have 3 of these from like 2 different days. Well, I have 3 in total. And it's because I was just handing them out with a large reusable bag the entire time. And I was just like, I was collecting because I'm not going to buy product anytime soon. I want to make sure I'm stocked. But it was like, why are you giving me this? Like, even to now, I'm looking for the expiration date because I'm like, do y'all hate your own product? Like, I assume that it's just like phasing out and they just want to give it away because they weren't selling anything. It's actually pretty bad because they weren't selling anything. They honestly were just giving these away and and I don't got the bag, but they were giving away the bag as well. And I was just like, you must be phasing out this product. But hey, I think this is a water base, so it's not very thick, but it's a leave-in product. I currently have the As I Am leave-in, so I'll be surprised. This is shit because I bought 3. I got 3, so this is like one of the other products I got. I'm pretty sure I'm breaking something, but I got this other. It's called Cree. Cree was one of those companies that was just throwing things away. They were doing a lot of giveaways. I wasn't there for most of it because I had to walk the floor, but I did snag one of their conditioners, and it has argan oil. And this is funny because let me tell you, a lot of the brands that were there that were like newer or didn't have a lot of followers on social media because they made you follow to get their stuff, a lot of them had argan oil as like their main base for like conditioners or hairspray or like just oils in general. And I'm not sure if argan oil, tangent, not really, but I'm not sure if argan oil is like a really easy product or oil to like import or something because it's like the ones that are like a lot smaller and more small business oriented companies, they all had argan oil. And I've seen argan oil in like a Dollar Tree. So I'm like, it must be easy and also must be really just basic to buy argan oil and then act like it's going to do something to your hair when you have like 10 companies that are more established, have like better oils that are suited for different hair types while also being like the same price as a company that just sells argan oil based products, right? So this one, I don't know if the people who were there were black. So I assume it was black owned. And then there was this other company. Yeah, this one gives you sheen and detangles hair. So it's just, oh my God, this has professional use only. Oh my God, they gave me this. Guys, it's okay. It's literally professional use only, but it's a hairspray. And it's just, yeah, that's why I'm telling you, they were making sure. I literally was asking people after a while, is this all for professionals? And they're like, yeah. And I just kept walking because I did not want to be there. So that was so funny. Oh my God. There's a product that I want to talk to you guys about because it was like kind of interesting that he brought it. Not the product that I'm going to tell you about, but the product that reminds me of it. Let me find a product and I'll talk to you guys about it because I was just like, oh my God, why'd you bring this? You know, I can't find it. Point is, here's a product. Someone brought relaxer. Yeah, someone literally brought relaxer. And it's not the typical one you see at the store, but someone literally brought relaxer as a sample. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I know it was a relaxer. He told me. And it was like, man. So I was like, this man just brought relaxer. And I was a little confused because my hair wasn't like this. It was like in twists and it was like tied back. So you can tell that my hair was like, people thought I was locked up the entire time. And I was just like, sure, whatever, I don't care. Everyone who had locks thought I was locked up. And I was like, for sure, one with a community. But this guy who had the relaxer, he looked at my hair and was like, oh, you wouldn't probably want the relaxer because you seem like you want your hair to be in a curly state. And I was like, yeah, you brought relaxer? What? You brought relaxer? So he handed me like the shampoo and conditioner set that was more for like just, hydrating the hair, just like a typical thing I've been having already. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Because I didn't know that the black, he had 2. He had the black one that was a relaxer and the white one was like shampoo conditioner. And I was like, oh, what's the black one? Because I didn't have my glasses on. I didn't clock that was the relaxer. Like, oh, that's for the relaxer. It's for people who want their hair to be like more silky, straight, like, straight hair. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, let me just not touch that. Because I didn't know. I was like, why would you bring relax? I mean, granted, you can relax your hair, but it's just like, it's so interesting that everyone's bringing like a hair dryer, you brought relaxer. And it's also like not enough, in my opinion. It's a literal sample size. So I'm like, you don't got enough in there for like you to relax hair. I feel like if I was to relax my hair, I would probably more than what he brought. But I thought it was interesting. I might have taken the cake with the guy who brought shea butter in a bag, but bro, that cracks me up so much. All right, so I have several bags here. These are a bit of a smaller product, but Avalon was there and they got me. I got one of their free products. It was either this or a basic ass comb. So I got their scalp massager. I already have a scalp massager, but maybe I'll switch out just to see how this does. Probably the same. I got this lip product by Disna Merrick. They weren't even there. Honestly, they were not there. And this is like for everything. They said it was for blush, it's for your lips, it's for your eyeshadow. It's basically a color for all over your face. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm doing like the worst job, but that's what this is for. And they weren't even there. So I really don't even know why they gave product away and they weren't there. So I seen they gave me shit. So I got this pin from them, which I guess I'll support. And then this company called like Ancient Nutrition was talking about how they needed collagen. People need collagen for hair growth and everything. And they had a talk on the floor. Like when I say floor, the exhibitor hall. They were doing a conversation or maybe more of a presentation of like how they had different collagens in their products to help with hair growth, but also like skin, nails, different things that need collagen. And if you basically listen to their talk, you get like free stuff from the booth. And I got free stuff, and this is the free stuff they gave me. Pills. Literally pills. Both of them. Both of them are pills. This one is the hair growth collagen or the hair growth plus collagen. And this has 10 different types of collagen, gives you thicker hair, and reduces hair breakage. And that's 60 capsules. And you need to take like, how many do you take? You take 2 of these a day. This one, Brody, this one is the hair growth multivitamin. This one has 22 vitamins and minerals and also promotes hair growth. And there's 90 capsules in here. And I was just like, okay. And this is like for, I can't read that, melanated and vitamin B12, which I was like, cool. And it's also sold at Whole Foods. So I got both of these. And this woman was telling me, because this woman was a black woman, so she saw me and she's like, oh, I take this for my hair and I take this for just anything else. But you can take 3 of these and 2 of these. I'm not taking them anytime soon because I don't really need it, but I will keep them and I will take them. And for my UGC videos, I will probably do like a little like challenge to see if my hair is any thicker and if I have less shedding just when I shower. But I got pills legally. 420 was a few days ago, so I feel like I have to say that. And then I got more pills because why not? And this is what I mean by the supplements. This is the digestive enzyme and probiotic. This is from the company Live Season Therapy. I'm sponsored by no one. I should say that I should put that at the beginning of the video. I'm not sponsored. And this one has 15 capsules in it. So, and this one literally just helps you with your gut. Great. So, yeah. So that one was like crazy. I did not expect to get pills, but I feel like that's mainly for consumers. So they were just giving them away, which is nice of them. I do like them. They also had a bag that I have, but it's like somewhere put away. They had a paper bag that was felt like leather. And I was just like, wow, that's ingenious. It's on my shorts. So if you are looking to know what that looks like, go on my shorts. It's only 3 of them so far. Anyway, we are in our next bag. This is my bag. I just needed bags to put these away. I'm just going to show you like the main products and not everything because I'm tired of talking. This is Oli G. They are a healthcare company. They gave these away to the volunteers on the first day. It is a leave-in treatment for hair repair. I'm not sure if this is more of a bond treatment, but it does say you just need 1 to 2 pumps of the hair repair treatment. So I have another hair leave-in thing. And this is for like the volunteers. So if you were at the booth, you have to buy it. They were selling products. Everything was like on a discount. Realistically, if you don't need it, don't buy it. I have so many of these because we had too many. This is a roll-on cuticle nail oil. And it's exactly what I just said. It's for milk and honey. I have at least 6 of these. I think I will use these pretty often because oh my these are what my nails look like right now. And honestly, I've been using like lotion from Dollar Tree, which has not been moisturizing my nails at all. And I have this current nail oil that I got from Goodwill, and it's like, uh, uh, sorry, I can't speak English right now. It's lavender, and I've been using that with my lotion. But I think once this is finished, I'm just gonna use these because I have too many, and I think I need something that's just is actually for my nails full time. So that's going to be so useful. A lot of salons were there. They were showing off the product while they're actively doing models' hair. So part of me is happy I wasn't a model just because I would have had my hair in a weird cut. And part of me is like, I wouldn't have had this much stuff if I was modeling for them. So it's like silver lining, right? So I got this hair primer that is for, I assume before you put heat, because the heat protected spray, question mark. Um, for dry to very dry hair. I don't know why you would use this if you have dry hair, but granted, I have too many of these. Now, for my hair, I don't put heat on it, so this would just be another product in my rotation, just for shits and giggles. I'm just showing you products because I'm happy to get them. So if you like this sort of content, please give me a like and subscribe. I don't do this often. I swear to God, I don't. If I went to a tech conference, you guys know how I do these things. I go to the tech conferences and career fairs, and I show you what I have all the time. I love to do a haul of free stuff. And this is like the first free stuff I've gotten that I've really just been like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to have this because usually it's just like another pan, you know? And okay, XO Grow was there and they had this lash and brow extra XO Grow, whatever. And it's supposed to like grow out your lashes. This is also one of the free things we got as volunteers. That one, I don't know if my lashes truly need to be grown out because I think I like the size of them. But hey, it could be good for anything that has hair. So maybe we will use that for a minute, right? Yeah. I got this LED lamp or compact mirror from a company that wasn't at their table. So I couldn't tell you where it's from. But I saw it and it was like the only one on the table. I didn't steal it. I swear I didn't steal it. But when I saw it, it was like, oh, here's this table with like goodies on there, and I take the mirror. It has natural lighting system, high definition glass, the minimal feature, portable Type C cable, and a manual. I am taking this everywhere with me. This is great. I don't wear makeup, but that's just good to make sure I don't have shit on my face. I use my phone for that, but yeah. Oh, here's another K beauty brand. This is called Forest, and they have this serum. And oh my gosh, it's all in Korean. Oh my god, I don't know how to use this. But it has this full-on serum pad that I assume you're supposed to just like keep on your face. And I cannot translate this, so I'll probably have to Google translate this later. But it's one of the Korean brands that came this year. And it seems like a pretty hefty sample because the entire thing is full. So I think this is for multiple uses, which is very nice for me. A different, this is more of a spa treatment out thingy, but this company that we're doing more manufacturing, I think they're K Beauty as well, but more of a manufacturing brand. They had different face masks. This is like their rose something like daily face mask you wash off. This is like the salicylic acid one for like acne and stuff. You use this twice a week if you really have any. And these are sample sizes. So she was giving these away to people who were like basically asked a lot of questions. And I literally got these because the girl who was right before me got a whole bag of like different types of these. And then the girl after me got nothing because she didn't ask questions. So I was like, no, I'm asking questions. So got two of them because I found the other soap I was telling you guys about, the woman who like remembered me. Here's a secondary one. I don't know the difference too much because they're both for different, like they're both for like your hair, but this smells so good. And it's basically a shampoo and it has a conditioner as well. So it's a two-parter. It kind of stinks a little bit. But yeah, we'll use that. Oh, I found what Ulta gave me. They had different options if you sign up for like their jobs. I swear to God, they had a QR code to link them to Ulta careers. And I was like, what are you trying to say? How do you know I'm unemployed? They had this, which is like their blush, their what is it? It's their face palette. So it has their highlighter, their blush, and their bronzer. and it's like all three. They also gave away the lip balm, and they gave away like not and or. You can or get a lip balm or I want to say a blush. I got this because it was just like you get more stuff out of it. I don't even use makeup, but hey, I also don't have these shades. So some more things I got just because I was a volunteer. I got more extra grow hair. It's probably not for my hair, for being honest, but it is their shampoo, conditioner. They have a scalp mask, literally just for your scalp, nothing else. And they have like an oil for your like your ends and stuff. And they're all samples in this cute little makeup bag. So that's really nice. I got a box and I opened the box, and this is what's in the box. It was this wellness premium product. It honestly sounds like another manufacturer, but they came with hemp seed oil, cold press, shampoo, conditioner, and hair mask. So you start to see a difference. You start to see like a pattern. All of these products that are like for a full hair care routine are all for like shampoo, conditioner, and a mask, and that's it. Because they're not for me. You know, I would usually use three of these things, and then a leave-in, which you will also find, and then a styler and an oil. So really, what they were missing is a styler. I remember I asked a person because they had like free samples of things and they had different hair products. I asked them like, okay, well, do you have a conditioner? Because he had the shampoo sample and they had a hair mask sample. And I was like, great, wonderful. Where's your conditioner? He looked at me and he's like, oh, that's the hair mask. That's the conditioner. And I was like, oh, for sure. I mean, honestly, I don't like it's not he didn't make it with me in mind. So obviously I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you should have a conditioner. But it's like, am I supposed to detangle my hair with that conditioner? Like, is that condition like with that mask? But anyway, don't go to people who don't make shit for you to begin with. That's all I gotta say. But I took that sample, so it was free. Allergy gave us like a whole nother sample. This is also their leave-in treatment. They're both leave-in treatment. I actually have no idea why this is in a box, and why it's orange. Like, what's the difference between this one and the white one I just showed you? But this one is still the one they sold at their booth during the 3 days. They did not sell the white one. So I wonder if this is like the one that's in stock right now. Like this is a new one, and the white one was like their old one because it's bigger. So I'm like, why would I? I'm happy to have both, but it's like questioning like why are you not selling the white one as well? And also, what's the difference? Because they're both a whole different company was there. Alpha Ham, whatever. Rosemary shampoo, conditioner. So they're also sample size. It's like the sample size you get from like a hotel if they gave you the stuff. Rosemary, mint, Haya oil, and uh, cannellula extract for limp and oily hair. And this one's for dandruff and oily hair. Oh, it's rosemary. So this is more of a clarifying shampoo or conditioner, which is very nice because I actually don't have any more shampoo or conditioner that's clarifying. Well, I don't need a conditioner to be clarifying. Wait, oh my god, that conditioner is clarifying. I can't use that. That is actually kind of crazy that conditioner is clarifying. Anyway, all right. I just have to move my stuff a little bit, but here is also more things that I got real quick fire or rapid fire. Body cream, vegan from Bioche. Y'all can't see that. Bioche. I got this Moroccan oil hand cream. Amazing. And then this is a sample from the company. They gave me the little vials of face mask. They also had a hand cream. So I like how the hand cream just looks like it was used before they gave it to me. It's like modern, but also a little vintage. I do like the look. And here's something I got that was kind of crazy. This is because I volunteered, not because I walked. I got a full bag. This is crazy. It's probably one of the biggest purchases I got outside of the blow dryer. Scalp mask, extra grow. The thing you just saw me have. This is the bigger version. Yes, yes. It's actually kind of crazy how big this bag is. It's apparently a refill, so you know what a refill is. But this is the bag, and they only had like one or two of these, so the volunteers got it. That was great. That's really everything I got, more or less. Just not like every tiny sample I ever got in my life. But yeah, I got this drink. A company were handing this. She was handing this out as alcohol. She handed this out, being like, "Come to my class the next day." I didn't go to her class. I had to volunteer, but she gave us this and was like, basically bribing us, which is hilarious because it was like 24 hours later that she wanted us to come, and I totally forgot. Totally forgot. And I was a volunteer. But that's everything I got. more or less. And I had a great time. I was tired every single day. Luckily, it was over a weekend, so I really didn't miss anything that was like important over the day. I did have to miss my practice for modeling because of it, which is totally fine because they understood. Um, so yeah, would I do it again? I would do it again because I feel like different companies come every year, and Ultra World happened the same weekend, and so did Coachella. No relation, but it happened over the weekend, which is funny. So like seeing these companies come here and like show off their product and also like give me stuff while Ultra World was giving people like mass amount of shit, but I got to do this for free in my own city. I'd rather be here, honestly. Honestly. I know y'all were like, I know someone in here knows about Ultra World. And I was talking about with people who were there and they're like, I would love to go to Ultra World, but I would not want to pay for a ticket to go to Florida. And I'm like, I felt that. That's why we're here. That's why we're at this event. Anyway, how did the models do? The models were great. I honestly loved it. Like the way they had the models come out and show off their hairstyles and the coloring and the cutting, and like some of them were wacky, some of them look really cute. A lot of it was over the top, and I loved it. It was amazing. Would I want to do it? Probably, if they allowed me. If I'm still modeling a year from now, but it was very fun and it did step off a bit of a bucket list I didn't have. It was just like volunteering here. Because I would volunteer anywhere if it gave me free stuff. I'll volunteer at a tech conference if it meant getting more free stuff. But I also like to just go there for free. So that was really nice. So that's good for modeling. So let's go in order of how we're doing because I feel like it's been forever since I talked to you guys, and in reality, I talked to you guys like a week ago. Okay, for modeling, I was supposed to have a photo shoot today. I did not have a photo shoot today because the girl that was supposed to do my photo shoot, she had to go to class and do finals. So we're doing it after her photo shoot is over, her finals are over, which is totally fine. Okay, and then on Friday, I do have a photo shoot with someone who we're gonna go to a hotel and do it there for more of a vibe. And I'm like excited but nervous because I never did it inside of a building in a hotel before. I'll be careful. I'll give away location, but it's exciting because it means bigger and better things are coming my way. And then on Friday, or no, that's Friday. On Saturday, I could probably spill it. I don't think I'm under an NDA. I'm gonna be a part of a TV show. Yay! I don't know what it's called. It's like Glitz and Glam or Glam and Grind, one of the two. And it's only one day, so I don't really think it is anything crazy in my opinion. But I'm gonna be on TV, which is very nice. I like the feeling that I get to be on something that honestly might just be put on YouTube, if I'm being so honest. But they have like good opportunities that they keep claiming will be happening. And it's only one day. It's in Milwaukee, so I have to go to Milwaukee, which is totally fine, but it's just kind of funny. And I'm excited for that. How did I apply? I don't know. I think I just saw it online and I just applied for it because honestly, that's how I get any opportunity that I'm finding out is I just apply for it online or like Facebook or Instagram, right? Or I just contact people for photo shoots and they're like, I can't do that, but we can do this. And I'm like, great. Did not know you were doing that, you know? So there is no really hidden secret. I wish I was hired to an agency. It would make life easier, but I am my own agency, unfortunately. And then on Sunday, I have practice for modeling for my runway show in July. And then I also have a different modeling gig happen that same day. I was told I'm getting paid, so I will let you know next week how that goes. But it's in Chicago, thank God, and it's in Chicago Union Station. It's for a luxury, like it's like the theme is luxury streetwear, and she already gave us a mood board. I gave her my outfit that I'm gonna wear. She loves it, so I'm like, okay, great, that's gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna be so tired because it's gonna be like busy, busy, busy on a Sunday. So that's what I'm going through. If it actually pays me, it'll be my first paid event. I have no idea how much she pays me. But if she actually pays me, it'll be my first time. Oh my gosh. I'm excited, but not too excited in case it falls through. But I'll let you know next week how it goes. I swear to God, no one gatekeeps in this community, okay? Unless it's like actually taboo, then maybe I will gatekeep. Anyway, enough about modeling. Jobs. How are we looking? So for jobs, I had an interview today. It was supposed to happen yesterday. The guy said he forgot, whatever. I had today. It would last like 8 minutes. And he was like, I don't think you're the right fit, but we'll put you in for a different role for quarter 3. And I was like, okay. Which is kind of funny because I'm like, everything I said was everything that I was talking about was also on my resume. So I'm like a little confused. He even got to interview me. That's how he felt. But anyway, glad for the opportunity, whatever. I've been applying for part-time roles. So I have one part-time interview tomorrow. And then I have another part-time interview that I have to set up because I just got it today. So I'm excited about that. Not too excited because it is part-time. But if I'm going to do anything that's like less than $80,000 of a salary, it will have to be part-time because I don't want to take too much away from me looking for like a better opportunity. Just do full-time at like half what I'm supposed to do. So I'm excited about that because I had to apply to like over 30 jobs because I didn't apply to any jobs since Thursday last week. So I was just going crazy. And the 2 jobs that I've applied to or that I'm getting an interview for came from Monday because I came back and it was like, time to apply for jobs. So that's what's going on. I'm still waiting on one of the interviews that I had 2 weeks ago to give me an answer by this Friday because they told me they would. They're just getting more information from me, like when did you graduate from college? Tell me the timeline of your jobs and your resume, just so that I don't feel overqualified, but also not trying to, because the job itself is like entry level, 1 to 3 years, and I took off the year when I graduated college because you're kind of told to do that after a certain while. Like you don't want people to think you're so experienced you can't do their job, but you also don't want them to think you're too young that you can't do their job. So you take it off so that they don't really have to care unless they really ask you. And they did ask me because they are looking for entry level. And luckily I fit the 3 year. So I have to wait till Friday. So I swear I'm saying this every video, but fingers crossed I get this job. Because as much as I love the freedom to do whatever I want, I honestly need a job, whatever. I like working, so so tired. But anyway, that's great. So that's what we got going on. And then what's the last thing I'm doing? UGC. I'm still posting every day. I didn't post one day this week probably, but I've been posting every day. I did get shortlisted for like one UGC project, I also haven't been looking because it gets really tiring looking for shit. I think at this point I'm just making videos with a purpose and trying to do things I probably would have done for this video or for this YouTube channel if I didn't go like the job consulting route, but more like educational for like different things I want to do for skincare and whatever. I like skincare enough to look it up and also to like talk about it. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do for my UGC content while, showing off big old brands like these, I'm not sponsored. So, but that is everything that you guys are being caught up on. I can't really say more because I have no more, but I also don't have anything else in terms of what is going on in my life right now. This is like my diary. You guys are like my entry level, or you guys like, I'm not sure what you guys would be considered, the readers, I guess, whatever. But that's everything I got going on right now. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. If you are at the end of this video, that was basically me ranting and talking and not doing too much of anything, then thank you for being here. I'm happy for even one viewer, which is at this point seems like one viewer is watching me. So I have to do my modeling class in like 2 hours. So I'm gonna get ready for that. I'm going to reply to these job interviews and tell them, hey, I can do it this day. And I'm hoping to tell you more good news by next week because it will be good news or it'll be bad news. And either way, I'll be back. Either depressed or happy. Okay. So I'll let you know because I'm waiting too. So we're going to find out together. So I'll see you guys next time in a new video. Remember to like, share, subscribe. And thank you for watching episode 19 of Chasing Rejection.